Triggers don't retire. I don't care if you're on day one or day 1000. There's always going to be something out there that can hit that old part of your brain. A song, a smell, a place, a person, a certain kind of stress, a certain kind of loneliness, a random memory you didn't ask for. And suddenly, you're not thinking like the person you've become. You're thinking like the version of yourself that used to run, the version that used to chase relief, the version that could turn one bad thought into a full blown excuse. That's the part people don't always talk about. Triggers don't always show up looking dramatic. Sometimes they show up as nostalgia. You start remembering the good parts, the rush, the escape, the fake confidence, the way it made everything quiet for a minute. And if you're not careful, your mind will try to sell you a highlight reel while hiding the destruction that came after. That's how addiction lies. It doesn't remind you of the withdrawals. It doesn't remind you of the shame. It doesn't remind you of the people you hurt. It doesn't remind you of waking up hating yourself. It only shows you the part that makes you fiend. And that's why recovery is not just about quitting. It's about learning yourself. It's about catching the thought before it becomes a plan. It's about being honest enough to say, yeah, that set me off. Not pretending you're too strong. Not acting like you're above it. Not getting cocky because you got some clean time. Because the second you think you're untouchable, you're vulnerable. Day one needs awareness. Day 1000 needs awareness too. The difference is, now you don't have to obey every thought that shows up. You can feel it without feeding it. You can remember without returning. You can get triggered without going backwards. That's what rebuilding really is. Not becoming someone who never gets hit, becoming someone who knows what to do when it happens. So if something sets you off today, don't hide from it. Study it. That trigger is showing you where you still need structure, where you need boundaries, where you need support, where you need to stop playing with fire and calling it confidence. You're not weak because you got triggered, but you are responsible for what you do next. That's the line. That's the work. From addiction to ambition. Rebuilt, relentless, still standing. Join our community.